You know, we spend a lot of time filming and glassing, you know, for the Hunting with a Hex TV show, and, you know, just in our personal lives out here in the West, you spend a lot of time behind a spot and scope or binoculars and all that kind of thing. And I tell you what, a good tripod is absolutely essential, and I've used a bunch of them. I've used the expensive, the Manfrottos, all the big name brands, but, you know, I was introduced to this tripod this year. Steg Phillips from Muley Maniac actually was at a trade show and got to looking at his thing, and I tell you what, these tripods are crazy. Not only are they affordable, way more affordable than some of the bigger brands, but also they got some features that, you know, you just can't get anywhere else. You know, like I said, this one, it's got a head on it that will do everything that any head, you know, on the market will do. Very precise setting, so you can set that fluid head so it's nice and smooth. And you know, if you're gridding a glass, whatever, I mean, you can take those grids and run them in a straight line, which is essential for being able to glass. But a few of the other features that I really like about it is that, number one, it'll go 72 inches tall. So if I'm on a hillside and steep country, whatever, I can set these legs wherever I need, and I'm going to be able to glass or use the camera or whatever we need to do. And it goes all the way down to 24.5 inches. So, you know, no matter if we're sitting on the ground, standing up, stalking, whatever, it's a great tripod for this. As you can see, they're carbon fiber legs. They are super sturdy. I mean, this thing is rock solid. You could be out in a gale force wind and this thing is just going to be rock solid. Also, you know, the other really cool thing that I like about it, because a lot of times we're hunting and, you know, you might see an animal and a stalking situation comes. Well, a tripod can be a little cumbersome in a stalk, so watch what we can do. Two of these legs actually come off of this tripod, and you can just unscrew them right off the tripod, just like this. And they're fairly long-winded, but come off just like that. There's two of them, so you can really use them for a walking stick or whatever if you wanted to. But the other thing that's really cool is you can take this head off, unscrew your head off your tripod, screw this back on. Now you mount it to your walking stick. And they got a lot of threads on them, which is actually what you want. And now look, now we've got a monopod, so we're stalking, we're filming. You know, if you're shooting a gun, you can shoot off this, you can glass off of it, whatever. But now we've got a super light monopod that'll allow you to be really flexible. It's one of the coolest things I've seen. Also, you can see on this head, it's got a quick disconnect, so you just push that, they'll come right off. They'll take the Manfrotto, all the Manfrotto plates, so if you already have some of those, they're going to fit right on there, and nothing to it, man. Super nice. Of course, the handle extends. So I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of features on these tripods that I really like. Also, the other cool thing about this, and I'm going to put this back together. Okay, I got the tripod back together now, just to show you a few other things. Number one, super easy to extend this. Also, it's triangular, so this is going to be a lot better for stability. It's not going to be spinning around on there when you don't want it. And super easy to adjust up and down. Obviously, the legs will also extend all the way out like that, so you really have a lot of flexibility in how you use this tripod. The other thing I really like about it is we can do a quick switch. So if I'm filming and I need to pull the camera off and maybe I'm checking out a bull or a buck and I need to see him up close, it takes about this long. And now your spot and scope, you got that too, or your binoculars, or your rifle. Steg makes some nice rifle mounts that'll mount on this and allow you to shoot off the tripod as well. So, I'll tell you what, this is the Redline XL combo. It's by Muley Maniacs. Get a hold of Steg Phillips, because this is one of the coolest tripods I've ever seen. It's lightweight, it's versatile, it's rock solid. It has every feature you can imagine on this head, and I'll tell you what, this is one that you need to check out. If whether you're a filmer, a hunter, just somebody who likes to glass, I'll tell you what, you will never go wrong with the Muley Maniac tripod. So check it out, the Redline XL from Muley Maniacs.